Hey, what is up, interfacing claptraps? And today we got a Borderlands 3 hotfix. I'll be going over the more important points in the patch notes, so here we go. This is for all platforms, and the changes are: Hollow Point Guardian skill no longer damages yourself or allies, and it has been re-enabled. This is part of the Enforcer Guardian rank, and it is the very last skill in that tree. It created an explosion when you killed an enemy with a critical hit, and it was disabled because it was damaging the player, but now you can use it. They also addressed an issue where players could not unlock the Ultimate Vault Hunter achievement on Xbox, so if you were one of those people, now's the time to do it. And now this one's very important. They addressed an issue where some players' inventory would not be saved to their bank. I had no idea this was even an issue. And I am so glad I did not lose my favorite weapons, because I would rotate them between my characters. Okay, moving on, they also made some changes to the characters, as their goal is to make all action skills viable. So for Flak's Rack Attack, they made the status effect be applied 100% of the time. So every time you use Rack Attack, you apply a status effect. For Leave No Trace, they added a delay of 2 seconds as it was returning more ammo than intended. So this was basically a small nerf. For Barbaric Yop, the stat bonus had a huge increase of 100%, and Flak's pets will no longer push around players or interfere with looting and vending machines. Now, changes for MOZE: Means of Destruction made it so that you could chuck infinite grenades, and so they went ahead and nerfed that, and now there is a delay of 2 seconds in the grenade portion of that skill. Now, next up, they adjusted the balance of 3 particular bosses. So Gigamind's health was reduced slightly as he had a little bit more than they intended. Katagawa Ball will no longer regenerate its shields because they say there was too many ads during the fight, and while the player was fighting the ads, Katagawa Ball was unfairly regenerating shields. I personally never had a problem with this boss, but maybe because I had good weapons when I went into it. But, you know, it's a change that they did. And finally, for Billy the Anointed, and I'm gonna be honest, in my first playthrough, this was probably the most frustrating boss fight I encountered. The dude had so much health, and his attack where he claps and he sends out this wave, it felt impossible to get away from. I just couldn't. I would jump over it and I would still get hit with it. But what they did is they reduced his health by 25%. I think this is a great change, and it's going to make it more manageable for players on their first playthrough. There are more small changes, fixing minor bugs and environmental changes, like for example a chest that was glowing too much. They reduced the glow on specific chests. So I'll be leaving a link to the full patch notes in the description. And that will be it for me for now. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one.